We introduced restorative practice in September. Everybody was there, the whole of the staff team and the dinner ladies got training, the TAs got training just about the ethos and what fundamentally restorative practice was. The main differences I think that we've found here are that the children seem a lot happier and a lot more content and willing to open up with and talk about how they're feeling. So if there's a problem, they tend to not come all shouting and feeling angry, but they're willing to just come and calmly tell you what the truthful problem is.
Restorative practice has made a huge difference to children in the school, and of course they talk to their parents about that at home. And what we've noticed over the last few months is a decrease in the number of worries that parents have about bullying in the school, or their children being unhappy about the way they're treated by their peers, because whenever there is an issue in school, they clearly are part of the problem-solving process. And I'm a parent and I know very well how upsetting it can be when your child goes home with a problem and you spend the whole night worrying, tossing and turning about it. And I think that's decreased hugely. And when parents are worried about their child or concerned, they come into school in a very positive manner because they know that we will have dealt with it effectively, and often they just come to ask a few questions about what might have gone on. One of the huge benefits of having a children's centre on site and having such a close working relationship with the children's centre manager, who's also a member of our senior leadership team, is the knowledge that we have about our local families. Well before they ever get to the school, we're aware of their needs, their wishes, their requirements, and we can start thinking about plans for children before they ever get here.
Okay, put your books away for me, guys, please. Okay, good morning, Baggy.
Good morning, Miss Underwood.
Well done for breaking the snow. Most of you got here in time.
Staff seem a lot more relaxed and comfortable to sort out the problems because they know that they're doing it the right way. They know that there's no way that they can get it wrong. And the dinner ladies at lunchtime are all doing it exactly the same way. So because of that, the children know that they will get listened to. The attendance has improved. Those children who weren't coming to school because they had a problem, those problems are getting sorted out now. So they feel like they're part of a strong community. They have lots of friends and they know that if they fall out, it will be sorted. They enjoy talking about their feelings a lot more. We have that timetabled in, so the children get really excited. Oh, we're going to talk about our feelings now. We haven't talked about what we're going to do at the weekend.
If it keeps snowing, I'm going to have a snow fight before others. I'm hoping it keeps snowing so I can go sledging.
Good plan.
And I'm going to a party on Saturday.
Very exciting. Has anyone had any problems this week? Okay, that might have been solved or resolved that you're happy to share with the group? Kate?
Two of my friends fell out and we got to sort it out together and now they're friends again.
Ah, good. So, did they manage to sort it out themselves? Ah, good.
Although restorative practice is overwhelmingly positive, there are things that schools that take it on need to keep in mind. For instance, it does require the commitment of all the staff. Everybody has to be committed to restorative practice and to work in a consistent way around it. It also takes a very long time. When you solve a problem with children, you can't just say, right, you're going to stay in at dinner time. You have to discuss at length the issue, the people involved, and come to a consensus with the children involved about what the outcome might be. And that in the first instance does seem like a huge commitment of time, but it isn't in the end because you don't get the same problems over and over again. So if you can put in that time in the first place, then you do reap the rewards afterwards.
There used to be loads and loads of fights, but now there's hardly any fights.
There's less teachers angry and shouting, right? Everyone can talk about their feelings.
And yesterday I actually sorted out a problem with two of my friends using these questions.
It's not always so easy to sort out problems restoratively straight after playtimes and lunchtimes when you've got a class to teach. So we've freed up teaching assistants and enabled the school council to be able to sort out problems as well. So it's not just an onerous task put upon us. We made a list of non-negotiables of what every teacher must do, the way that they must speak to the children, the way that they need to answer sorting out problems using the questions. And also making sure that there's enough time in the timetable to sit down and do circles, and making time to listen to the children.
The buddy stop is going okay, but we sort of need to work on it a bit more.
This is the buddy stop. When everyone needs a problem, you just go into it, and members of the school council will help you find a friend, or they'll play with you at playtimes or lunchtimes. I think it's going well because we get to help people, and but some people just mess around with it.
The other thing on our agenda today was to talk about pack lunches.
So we want to make our school a healthier and better place by making sure that the packed lunches are healthy.
What we've started to do in staff meetings is we're in phases, so at the beginning of each phase meeting we're beginning to talk about, or almost practice a little bit more the restorative practice techniques, and talk about things that we do as a staff and how we're feeling, and the staff also are able to voice their opinions and talk about things if they have a problem with, rather than feeling like they couldn't open up to the head teacher. We all open up, and if we've got a problem we usually talk about it and sort it out as well, so it's good that we're modelling it for the children. We've equipped the teachers to use effective language, so it's part of one of the things that we need to do is to let them know, and the children know, how they've affected us with their behaviour as well. So quite often you walk past classrooms and you hear teachers saying, you've made me feel really sad with that behaviour. Rather than getting angry, they're able to see how they're having an impact on us as well. So that's another thing. So circles, check-ins, check-outs, and using effective language, and then also, if there's a problem, solving it out restoratively using the questioning cards in restorative circles that we do.
When people push and shove the core group, I feel frightened. Whenever there's a problem, we must think of restorative questions to help sort it out. What has happened? How am I feeling? Who has been affected by this? What needs to happen next to sort it out? We can also ask the school council to help us sort out any problems during lunchtime and playtime.
They're feeling good that they've sorted out the situation.
We've recently been judged as outstanding in terms of behaviour and safeguarding in our Ofsted inspection, which in part is due to the work we've done successfully around restorative practice, and also the high quality of teaching and learning across the school. Restorative practice has not only impacted on the way the children make decisions about their behaviour and have choices about their behaviour, but it also makes them more independent learners and more accountable for their learning in class.